June 7th.
Oh gosh, we're going.
9:07 p.m. Social Walrus.
This is not. Oh yeah, dude. I absolutely know what you're
Day
doing.
2 of the expedition, 2014.
Extra
Only
member
4
of the crew today.
Only 4 crew members are made.
Mr. Eric Ryerson. Senor.
I was the one that went missing before. Nope.
Senor. He went missing for 2 episodes, but we found him.
3.
3. Well,
Technically, if you add 0.
but then Gage was missing for
2
one
plus
of them.
0 equals 2.
Survived by filter feeding off air. Turn my lungs into some form of absorbent sponge.
This dog
What's our topic?
That's a great
We're
question.
recording right now.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
It's seamless. You just thought we were talking in general, didn't you?
Well, what are we going to talk about?
Exactly.
Everything.
It's like...
I'm not starting with my topic.
I thought of the
My
greatest
home topic.
idea ever. Like, well, as soon as you guys are old enough, but you and all your buddies, like, just play poker or something and drink and just have a camera set up. Like, don't tell anybody it's on.
Well, that's
it's so funny.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we could all have little GoPros, but I don't know how we'd sync them all up.
I just had a sport camera, it was like shockproof, and then you take it underwater. I just set it up like in a little wreath, and like I knew that it was on, and I forgot like after the first minute that it was on, and I found it like 15 minutes later, and I watched like the first 20 minutes and laughed so hard. Because just the shit you do when you're not on camera is just the funniest stuff ever.
Yeah, and what we do
Unless
now
you're trying to
isn't.
Now we do
Right.
podcasts. That was probably
Shouting
so
at my book of my
loud.
head. I'm really hoping it was.
I wish you had like a. I wish I brought my e-cig.
I got one. You want it?
Is it like still have stuff in it?
I don't know. Oh, I don't have one.
Should I leave him?
Fill up.
Attention.
No, I mean like
Ethan has
I
an
have
idea.
I have 2 e-cigs in my house, but I don't have any like juice for them. I'm saying like you can suck it in, open your mouth, and it'll pour out, and then you go like that, and it'll make a little tornado. We've done the dragon's breath like with that. You blow out a big bubble and then you just inhale it.
Wow. Howdy.
Somebody else.
We have nothing to add.
Nobody has anything to add to this.
Of course, we have everything to add.
Don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, Gage.
You can drink though. Only if you're
Brown,
indoors.
only brown water.
Only
from
brown
a
water,
jar.
and only if you're indoors.
Everything seems worse than just
From a
one
mason
left
jar, like. What do you mean? This is my filtered urine.
It could be like
Somebody hands you a jar. Somebody hands you a jar.
This is
of
as
anything.
clean as the water in your septic tank.
That's actually from Stephanie's tap.
Oh, my bad.
That's right from the tap.
yeah.
Comes out
Straight
like
from the tap. Well water.
That's grade A country water.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was from your faucet.
Look at, I'm representing Jake Loken's channel.
Represent.
Is that the fancy thing? Where did he make those?
I have no idea where he made these,
I want one for mine.
but
It's nice.
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Am I seeing advertising for other things?
My dogs are going nuts.
Over nothing. Hey! Hey, do we have a guest appearance from Gail the Snail?
You should have seen it. What? I had Nymeria out here, and Eric's like, just struck at him, barely missed his fingers,
It was like that far away. Oh!
and we both shized our pants.
Speaking of which,
I actually shies in
at baseball
pants.
today. Get to the story.
We had a baseball tournament today, and one of the refs actually pooped himself.
What?
During the tournament, a grown man pooped himself.
How? Like
Apparently, he was squatting too much.
diarrhea poop, or is it like?
Like, what do you mean he was squatting too much?
Well, he's an umpire for.
Oh, gotcha.
I think it was like 5 or 6
I
baseball
thought you meant
games, and he
I
actually
believe
pooped
it if he was
himself.
squatting weights or something. Like he had his shit, just.
Like
I
that
have
one
no
guy
idea.
who's
Oh,
squatting and
I've
just
had-
pooped his intestines out.
Trevor told me so many stories about wrestling and people getting hit too hard and then they just poop themselves. Or like the one time someone got their face smacked on the ground and then like they grabbed his chest and slammed him on the ground or something like that. Then when he got up, there was 2 blood streaks because it hit his nose and he breathed out. And it's like,
Hey, you remember when Kathy Porter was in football?
And she clotheslined Grant.
Yeah, and he pooped himself.
He pooped himself.
Oh, we probably shouldn't put this on.
it's probably fine. Probably.
I'll have to tell Kathy to listen to this episode.
No, I mean, like, it's not embarrassing for Kathy. That's all the better for Kathy, but
I doubt Grant's gonna listen.
the praying Grantis. I actually wrote that up in his room. The lair of the praying Grantis. Because up in his room, he has like 1,000 signatures of people that have been up in his room.
Yeah.
So I drew like a big mantis with like just a regular little stick head and the lair of the praying Grantis in giant like green letters. And you know what's funny? He moved out of his room and then his whole like part of his house collapsed.
And only
Before in his room,
was
like-
left up.
Yeah, the praying Grantis.
I got an idea.
Our topics list.
During this
is-
whole podcast, we should have Eric draw the logo for
Awkward
the social
accident.
walrus.
Shh. That's not come up yet. Don't talk about it.
Oh, I thought you wrote me a message. And you were
No,
like,
no, that was Ethan with that.
like, I don't.
That's one of his topics.
Oh.
That's the only
What do
topic
you
we
mean
have.
one of? What do you mean one of? Our topics list this week.
What am
is
I supposed to
one,
do?
Like one line.
Just draw
Draw a walrus
a social
That's social.
walrus.
on a computer.
So then we'll make T-shirts for all of us.
I don't know how to draw a walrus at a computer. I don't even know what the.
Just wing it.
Okay, I'll wing it.
We don't
a
have
wal-
any
a
walrus
walrus
to go
that
with
is
for
social.
I'm
reference,
gonna take another drink of this and then I'll try to wing
some
it.
liquid encouragement. Drink some
What do you
diarrhea
mean? It's
water.
brown water. It's pretty.
Uh,
Should have gone to a hospital.
Snake skin.
Ugh.
I had a little pile of snake skin.
What if you had like 1,000 snakeskin shards and you like wove yourself a baby? Like, it took me 10,000 years
Me and
to
Trent.
weave this together.
Me and Trent were like, what
made
if,
from a
what
billion
if you
snake skins.
slaughtered a whole bunch of mice and then skinned them and made a trench coat
out of mice.
out of mice pelts?
You know how expensive these are? Like, by the time you're done, you need to kill as many mice as it takes the volume of an elephant, except with mice. I forgot the equation.
I'm gonna keep
What's
spinning
a,
this light bulb.
what's a cubic square foot of an elephant?
I wonder, maybe one of our listeners will know. Baby elephant or a large elephant?
What if you skin like a baby hippopotamus? You have like a little greasy like tuxedo.
Aw.
And like a helmet with two big like tooth studs hanging out. Cut eye holes in the teeth. Like a little pygmy hippo. Like, I swear. Did you see that episode of was it Survivor Man where Bear Grylls like skins a
He
like
skins
a
like a
seal?
deer, or
No,
yeah,
he skins a seal and makes a
He-
wetsuit
yeah.
out of a seal.
He has like this seal vest.
He's like, oh yeah, I got it, and he's like, oh, like trying to squeeze into it and shit, like sliding past. Ah,
That was a good episode though.
he like, no, you know what'd be hilarious if he just like cut the head off one and like gutted it and wore it. So he's got
Yeah,
like,
the
the
flippers.
little feet, and all it is his head sticking out,
And he can swim really fast.
just in the water.
man.
Man, that'd be
I'm dying, my
hilarious.
face hurts. Gage, give us one of your.
I don't have much this week.
You always just whip
What do
one
you
right
mean?
out.
This is top of the head stuff right here.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm just tired.
Unleash
said
the
you had a
contents
question
of your
for us.
Oh, I
dome.
have a couple.
Yeah, just whip them out.
Oh gosh, okay. One of the questions from Ask Reddit this week is if a man took out a gun and told you he was going to kill you unless you could appease him with your best joke, what joke would you pick? It can be
The one that starts off with me distracting him with a joke and shooting him with a gun.
Guess what?
Knock, knock,
knock.
who's there? Wait, I have the rest of the joke in my back pocket.
The best answer on the site was knock knock. Who's there interrupting cow? You
Yeah.
swapped the gun
Hey,
away.
is that Bratz and Beretta? You ever seen that?
What?
He's laughing though.
Bratz and Beretta. They make videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen all of them. You showed
One's
me.
named Bratz and the other one's named Beretta. Which one's Doesn't really matter.
Food solo.
One's named Bratz and the other's Food Solo.
I'm very confused.
Or
I don't know.
the My Hands Are Bananas.
Oh,
I've
I've watched
seen
that.
My
I've seen
Hands
that
Are
one.
Bananas.
That's so good.
Beware the milky pirate. Frostbite und Frostbite. Frostbite and also Frostbite. Frostbite and also Frostbite.
They actually lost me. I'm completely out of it now.
That's such a good one. It's
Everybody
black and
just
white,
wants
too.
to see just people sitting on a table being retarded. No, seriously. Like, the only thing that separates us from Good Morning America is that we don't have a weird old lady that talks about stuff we don't want to listen to.
Their table's very new.
And we don't have a weatherman, but good thing we brought this guy.
Not for a green screen.
That's what we should do, get a green screen.
You could use your red wall.
Now we're talking.
Red
in
You seen
space.
Anchorman 2?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't even seen the first
You-
one.
No, I've neither.
What?
I haven't seen either of them.
I've got it in my room on.
No, you can literally watch it on this laptop right now. Legally. Of course.
legally.
After you pay a fee of $7 to watch it.
What's another
What's
question?
your second question?
Oh gosh, what was the other question?
I'll be right back.
Give me a second. I'll look that up.
I'll fill in your space while you wait.
Eric, come on. Fill the dead air. Say something.
I got
Something.
I've got 2 tickets to Paris.
10% of a song we don't know.
No. Okay, so this podcast I listen to, there's this thing on Twitter. It's called ScanBC.
It's on Twitter. Like it's a thing you follow.
Yeah, it's called ScanBC. It's the police department of British Columbia. They tweet out stuff, and Canada
Canada.
is so
Love that place.
polite.
Yeah.
I have
I
to
think all of Canada is, if I'm
Okay.
correct.
It's not really a spoiler, but part of Anchorman 2 is like there's this. They get into this huge fight, and there's like 20 different news stations, and they're all getting ready for a huge showdown. One of them's Canadian, and after everything, they make like threats. They make like 20 threats to him, and after every threat, they say, "I'm sorry.
There's one.
We're gonna
thing.
bash your heads, and I'm sorry." And it's Jim Carrey is the leader of that news station. It's so funny. And they have Kanye West and like Liam Neeson and all these other. There's Will Smith is one of them. It's like all like the biggest actors. Because they already got the 4 that are like on there. It's Steve Carell and then Paul Rudd, that bald guy, and then Will Ferrell. It's pretty much everybody in Anchorman 2 is famous. And it's hilarious. Why do you have a terrarium of scorpions next to a deep fryer and a bag of bowling balls in your van? I don't know why. Like, who's driving the vehicle? That's okay. I have it on cruise control.
It
Like,
doesn't
you know,
steer for you.
Yeah, it only regulates speed.
Oh yeah.
What?
And then they roll in the oil. It just comes on them.
That's hilarious.
I made it like halfway through that movie, and it was like 4 in the morning. I'm like, later.
The second half is, it's like, it's funny, then it's super funny, then it's kind of weird, then it's super funny again.
All right.
Did you watch up to the part where he goes blind?
No,
Okay.
but I know he goes blind now.
Okay.
Good enough.
Okay, here's one of the tweets.
I won't ruin it.
RCMP are responding to a dispute after a caller reported his landlord stole his onions and locked him out of his suite.
All right then.
Sounds like some Dwight Schrute business. My beats. Someone steals your beats
Beats by Schrute.
and you don't know what happened to him. There's no footprints. Easy. Moe's in the dead of midnight wearing socks. Case solved. Do you watch it too, The Office?
Yeah.
Garden Party. You seen that one? At Dwight's house?
I don't think so.
Where
Yeah,
Moses
you have.
Moses Valley parking all the cars?
I don't remember it. I'm probably.
It was like a dinner party at Dwight's house, and
Yeah.
And after everybody that walked in, he was like, Mr. Jim Halpert! And he was doing everything formal. He was doing a lot of formal dancing. At the end, they did it with fire. Like that weird fire dance they did.
I
But,
don't remember this at all.
okay, it's where... Okay, it was supposed to be a garden party after that weird... what's his name? Something California? Robert California?
Yeah.
Remember that?
And then Jim sends
That
Dwight
super
a
weird
book
smart guy?
about how to host a
Go back to
formal
the
party, but Jim wrote it. So he makes him do a bunch of crazy stuff.
It's hilarious.
I haven't seen that one.
But what's it? That his cousin Mose is valet parking cars for people, and it goes to a cutscene and like he makes this guy get out of his car so he can valet park it, and he just whips out of the parking lot and he's spitting rocks everywhere. And it goes to a cutscene and what he's doing, he's flying like 60, 70 miles an hour down a gravel road. And it goes back to like a peaceful cutscene of a party. Then after that cutscene, it goes back to Mose, and you can see he's on like a long gravel road. All of a sudden, boom, just plows into a cornfield and keeps going. And then he gets to a clearing where there's already like 10 cars parked in a row. Then it goes back to a cutscene of the party, and then back to a cutscene of him. And like he's building the ramp on either side of all the cars that he just parked. He's got a moped behind him. And then
I don't remember that part.
he drives up the ramp with his moped. It's not even like fast enough to go all the way up the ramp. So he goes back down. He runs across all the cars, and he's like, "It's so funny."
I want some more Ask Reddits.
Another one I really had ready was
You ever been to evilmilk.com?
Evil milk.
wait, what?
I've heard of it.
Type it in.
What's on
It's just
evilmilk.com?
a ton of like real life pictures, and then there's funny like
Captions?
yeah, funny captions below them. There's just hundreds of them. A lot of them are funny.
While he does that, Gage, what's your question?
Yeah, seriously.
It was what superpowers in theory seem awesome but would be very, very dangerous in real life?
Flight.
Flight would be horrible.
The power to like reverse gravity.
You just destroy everything. in
For
the world.
like everyone?
Because you'd be like, Magneto would be standing in front of you, you'd be like, oh, reverse gravity. So everything that you'd
Everybody
pick
just
up would
flies
just
into the
go
sun.
down, and then he'd shoot straight up in the air. But then you'd shoot straight up in the air.
Would it reverse gravity everywhere?
Yeah.
So everybody just flies
It's
into
just you can reverse gravity at any time. So it would
everybody
just be like the
everyone around the world
craziest,
is like,
strongest
everyone
power.
flies into space.
That's like what was
But
the,
Hunt, if you could only if you could pick objects to reverse gravity, like
That'd
if
be
I just
kinda
pointed at
cool.
you and you shot straight up in the air,
That'd be pretty cool. I'd
Yeah.
kick off the ceiling and
Who-
come back down.
the only people that could beat you would be somebody that could teleport, you know, or like control your mind. So that'd be yay. Professor X would just be like, "Don't do it." You'd be like, okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Takes 1,000 casts to use a blender. Scrambles your mind. What's your superpower?
I was just thinking like super strength would be very, very risky.
Why?
Why?
It's like, oh, I can pick up a car and try to open a door, you just rip the door off the house.
You
or
get
some
used to
crap.
that.
Yeah, but you get used to it.
It'd
Reverse
still be
gravity
sketchy.
is like just everything. Like it's just the opposite.
I've not heard
Wait,
of
but
reverse gravity.
Would they
as a
just
superpower.
randomly
Anything can be a
float
superpower.
if there was no gravity though?
You just go
Or
straight.
would
Yeah.
it be the opposite gravity? Like the same amount of gravity
Instead
that
of
holds you
sucking
to the
them
ground.
together,
would be
it just
like,
pushes everyone away.
yeah, that'd
Just
be
like floating?
nuts. The whole world just explode.
Yeah.
Okay, the
All
power
the
to
water
control
would just-
time.
That'd be pretty cool.
No,
Just
because
destroy the world.
if you go back in time, you like alter all these events, so you're gonna f up the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what you said, like a superpower that would seem, in theory, cool, but it would cause like massive
I think
damage.
most of them would.
Yeah.
But time
If
travel
there was
would-
one person like with
would be the-
superpower.
one that would mess up most.
No, you can do whatever you want. Like, say I had a battle with you, and like right in the middle of my battle, I'm like, I don't like you,
I
so
want to see this battle.
I go back in time to when you're a baby and I stab you right in the throat.
Then you ruin like
That'd
the
be
whole
terrible.
timeline of the world. It's not the same.
Would
Yeah,
you?
It's like the
Butterfly.
butterfly effect.
Okay,
You couldn't do
okay.
anything though.
If
Like
you,
a flap of a butterfly's wings would control the future, then you couldn't do anything.
if you went
You
back
couldn't
in
even
time,
take an extra breath of air back in
Go
time.
for it.
if you went back in time
Sorry.
and stopped him and stabbed him, you'd never have the battle in the future. So would you forget about the battle ever existing and just realize I killed the
Yeah,
baby?
but then
Why did
I know
kill
I
the
wouldn't have
baby?
to battle them because even if the battles arose in the future, I could still just go back in time and
Does it affect
stop
your?
them.
Does it affect your memory?
So my whole life, it'd have to.
So you just killed the
So,
baby. Like,
so
why
then,
did I
like
do
after
this?
you'd kill me, you'd forget that we had the battle, and you'd be like,
Yeah,
I
you-
just killed the baby.
Why did I kill this baby?
Because you forgot what happened in the future.
And you couldn't go back in time and stop yourself from killing the baby.
No.
Because you wouldn't know why.
It just
So
like
it wouldn't affect your memory. It'd affect everyone else's.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Got it.
Well, if it
Time
affected
travel's
my
sketchy.
memory, that'd be the stupidest power. Because you'd be like, wait, what?
Why am I here?
As soon as the
Where am I?
As soon as the knife enters, huh?
Like,
Oh,
there's like cops everywhere. Like,
Baby on a stick.
back in time. I have to go back in time forever because I'm wanted in every single time.
You're just continuously going back in time. It's like, I'm the only person.
Okay,
here.
think of okay. You ever seen the movie The One by Jet Li?
No.
Like it's with Jet Li in it. It's
Yeah,
where this guy. There's like 100 different alternate realities, like parallel universes, right?
Yeah.
Where like a different person of like. I should say a different personality of you lives in every parallel world. Like it's
yeah.
still you.
Okay.
And then he goes into every different dimension and kills himself. But there can only be a certain number of you. So every time he kills himself, like the power gets split up in between him and he kills all of them up until there's only 2 left. So the power, like, you know, like the life force of everybody that he just killed, like it's divided into like him and it, like his bad part and his good part. And then he has to fight him at the end. And the good part wins, but he can't kill him, otherwise he'd be a god. So they sent him to like the hell universe or whatever. What do you think would happen if there's a shit ton of alternate yous and you kill them all? Like, what would you do? Would you like form an army of yourself, or would you kill them all and see what happened? Because he can run like 60 miles an hour and he's super strong.
So what you're saying, if you kill your other yous, you get stronger. So
Yeah.
like if there's like 100, they're
It's
kinda
pretty much
crap.
like your soul split into like a bunch of different strings, and like
And
a
if you
part of
kill
your
one,
soul is
that
on
one's
each.
distributed between the rest.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I have like 5 awesome me's or like 100 crappy ones.
Yeah, or you could have one awesome like god you. You know, you can run super fast and you're super strong and you're
Would you
super
be able
smart.
to kill up until about 5 or 6 people and then just...
In the movie The One, there's like 120 some of him. So there's 120 some different like alternate.
but I'm
dimensions.
saying, like,
Wait, you watch the movie and that he goes through 120 of them?
Well, like no, not all. You know, you watch the movie
Montage.
and then
he's just...
he's up until like the
running,
last
slitting throats.
2 or 3 when you
Continues
start
on.
the movie.
I see.
But it's supposed to be he's gone through all these people, and like the movie starts when he kills like his last. Well,
But do you have to kill them? Like, if you killed
no, you don't have to kill them.
120 of them...
They don't even know you exist. It's like if your technology was better than this guy's, you'd just go there, and then you'd be like if you saw yourself, you'd be like, what the?
Then
No?
temporal paradox.
Temporal paradox.
I can't not put them on.
And that's the thing, though. It would be a paradox because if you stayed in that dimension long enough, something would kill one of you. And that's the thing.
Oh, so you can't live in the same dimension.
The universe would be like, hey,
So you
no,
can't, like,
you
bring
It
can't
everyone
can't be
into
2
one.
of you.
Yeah.
That's why it's called The One.
Okay, so that's what
That's
I was
the movie.
wondering.
It's called The One
Like, you
because he
couldn't
wants
have-
to be the last one
You
left.
couldn't have 5 of you living in one place.
That's why
Army.
it's illegal to go into other dimensions. And there's like,
There's like
the
time
police.
cops. They're like,
No, it is.
Whoa, man, whoa.
That's
whoa,
what it
whoa.
is.
oh, awesome.
Because it's illegal to interfere with somebody else's universe.
Just like, man, they have awesome
Well, I was
internet
gonna say-
connection here. I just want to stay here. And all of a sudden, like a cop car comes from a dimensional rift and
Exactly.
runs
Something
over.
would happen like that. Like
It's like
you'd all of a sudden
Walrus.
pass out and you'd land on this pen and just die. Something like that. Or you'd choke on your own hair.
Oh, remember on the Starving Game? His family of
Starving
hair.
Games? I've
What?
seen
The
that.
Family of Hair. With the
Family
dog.
of Hair.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I collected your hair from this drain. And it made us a family.
And it was like hair woven into a whole family, and they're all holding
And they
hang-ons
have a dog on the end.
on a leash.
I think I've seen like the first quarter or third of that movie.
Oh, it's so bad, but it's hilarious.
It's on
at the same
Netflix?
time.
The worst movies are always the best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Like, it's so poorly made, but it's hilarious.
Is it the
Wait, I
same
was supposed to be
people?
drawing a walrus doing what?
Like
Being
on a
social.
laptop.
Being social?
On the laptop.
Or just
Oh,
in
on a
general.
laptop. All right.
What do you see
Is
in
it
your mind's eye?
is it made by the same people who made
Like date movie and all those
yeah.
crappy ones.
I have no idea.
Scary movie.
I remember superhero movie with Drake Bell. It's like the stupid dragonfly.
I haven't seen that.
What was that?
He's like a spoof on Spider-Man. He's the dragonfly.
I used to watch Drake and Josh all the time.
I think
What the hell does a
everybody-
walrus look like? Like a
It's
bear?
got two big tusks.
It doesn't have sharp teeth.
take away the two middle ones.
Wait a
You'll be
minute.
fine.
It's supposed to be like.
It just has two big tusks.
It's a crappy.
No. I'm trying to do like an
got it.
outline of a walrus, so it's not like super
like the
detailed,
mustache.
So
It's
not
like a vampire seal.
a vampire seal.
It's just eating a.
I don't know what the. You mean like a picture of?
I'll look up a picture of a walrus.
I got you.
Okay, fine. While you do that, my
Awkward,
thing,
whatever.
The awkward accident.
Yeah.
This was our one topic, so we have high hopes
That's
for
the
Ethan.
only topic. I was thinking about trying to come up with topics, and this is like the only thing I thought of during the last week. What is one thing that you've done on accident that puts you in an awkward situation? My example is, I was like, we're all on this line, and then we go walking up the stairs, and accidentally touch this girl's butt, and she turns around and looks at me like with a flirty face, and I just stare like, no, I don't really like you, but hi.
My bad. Here's a walrus
touch my butt?
sitting on a.
Yeah.
My favorite noise for any situation.
Yeah, singing on an iceberg. That's not like a cartoon walrus. I don't know.
that's what was going
Oh,
through
you
my
want
head.
cartoon?
Awkward situations.
I want a detailed walrus because I'm gonna draw every single detail on it.
I want to be able to see the sweat on the walrus's forehead.
That walrus.
Walrus.
Well, I wrote Wallace on one of the files. that I was
Social
saving.
Wallace.
Social Wallace. He's so social. Wait.
Dead air.
Uma Terminator.
No, we're not bringing it back.
Terminator.
Why?
Uma Terminator.
Look at the sound waves. Just look at it. Look at
Maria.
the wave.
Maria,
Wait.
you got the big chin.
You look like a Frankenhead.
I'm gonna take a shot on your big chin. Get out the rain.
I'm so confused.
How did Uma Terminator come out? Like, where did that come from?
Because you guys wrote down
We
Thurman.
opened up Yahoo, and Uma Thurman, something about her in a yellow dress was one of the headlines.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
something.
That'd be like, I don't like. Does that look like a walrus kind of? And that could like go off that.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Like, there's like a laptop.
It's kind of Chinese though.
I know, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what a walrus eyeball looks like. There-
Stone dies.
Don't
That one
walruses
looks
have,
like
like
it's-
mustaches.
Yeah.
Kinda.
They're
They're
like
just
whiskers.
big whiskers.
See, that's what that stuff was supposed to be. It's supposed to be like.
At first I thought it was teeth.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
Yeah, at
devour
first
you.
I
It looked like a head crab.
You ever play Half-Life?
No.
Get on that. It's a good game.
I have to play a lot of things.
I know you
It
do.
honestly looks like a dragon now. The top one.
Frog fractions.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
we got
Yeah.
a demon from hell. I don't know, I'll think of something tonight. I'll draw it out tonight because it'll be like.
Good. So Microsoft
Words are hard.
Microsoft finally did something right, and you know how normally you can't use any entertainment apps unless you have gold.
Yeah.
You can finally do it without gold. You can have silver.
I can go on my Hulu and stuff now.
Yeah.
Netflix, all that jazz. You don't need
You
gold.
can, if,
Oh.
if you, as long as you have a silver account or
I
internet
do.
connection, then you can use all their entertainment apps now.
Oh, good. I was so mad. I'm like, why do you need a gold membership
Yeah.
to
I never
use
got
an
that.
Other
app that
memberships.
has nothing to
Yeah,
do with
because you
Microsoft?
pay for one membership.
I mean,
Why
you
would you have
pay
to
to
pay
use
for
the other
another one?
membership.
Yeah.
Okay, I got like the gist of
tickets to
what's gonna happen
paradise.
with this walrus right here.
Okay.
He's gonna be wearing a little hat and it's gonna be a little Jewish hat.
Yes.
Either that or propeller hat.
Social walrus.
I got you.
A Jewish.
Jewish propeller,
propeller
hat.
hat.
Yarmulke with a propeller.
Yamopeller.
And he's got an eye patch.
No, monocle.
Oh,
That'd be pretty
he's
good.
got a monocle on.
he, has an eye patch. He has to wear a monocle because
He's got like a cyborg eye that shoots a laser out. And he's got spines on his back. Similar to Tat. It only drinks blood. And it only eats salads if they're raw humans. Our guest speaker is
Broke the fourth wall.
snake's name?
Nymeria. My snake
Jerry
Nymeria.
the Snake.
Where's Jerry?
Nice to meet ya.
If you round down, it's Jerry.
Steph, when I have like one more drink.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll translate for the snake. Slither, 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 slither. It bit Stefan. That is all.
It was a good episode today.
We're not done yet. I'm getting our guest speaker. Yeah.
Second guest speaker.
Oh gosh.
Seven.
Yeah.
You should build a fire pit out here.
I have one.
You do?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's out by the shed.
Okay, snake.
Don't get. He's
Well,
gonna
don't
you
get
know
close.
there are fires out here.
It'd be awesome if that just turned on randomly.
It's burnt out.
Oh.
Why are you whispering to that camera? It doesn't record audio.
We're good. Okay, keep that thing away from me.
I'd
That
rather not get
oversized
bit by a
night crawl to
snake.
nip me in the hand.
Snake.
Gage is trying to break it.
I didn't try. I succeeded. I think.
Anyways, how many minutes in are we?
30.
30?
How long did we go on the last one? 20?
Yeah, 18, 19.
Something like that.
Well, when it's not about a specific topic and you talk, man, we can talk for days.
This is our special 3.5 day episode. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you took your whole bottle of caffeine pills today.
Oh, I bought caffeinated water the other day.
Yuck. Is that gross?
It tasted like regular water, but it was like really like something's wrong here. I just felt weird. Just regular water with added caffeine. Why
I
would
know
you do
this
that?
guy that I won't name that that keeps a little like pill bottle full of just caffeine powder, so he can just put in whatever he eats of caffeine.
I'm not addicted.
He's like addicted to caffeine. He doesn't like you can get addicted to it,
Yeah.
and he doesn't think you can. He bought like a 20-pound bag of caffeine, just white straight
This
up.
isn't cocaine, it's caffeine, I promise.
I'll put her away.
That's how I feel about my parrot. My mom will have the parrot on her lap, and I'll just walk by, not even thinking anything of it, and it'll just be like, ah! Just come out of nowhere, and you're just like,
Do that sound wave.
it's crazy.
And what sound wave shape are we going to make today?
Oh,
Oh.
you and your
No,
friend.
hold on.
Oh, that's pretty good.
How do you do it again?
Oh,
Ball. No,
you
Dick!
You can make a dick-shaped sound wave.
he did it last time. Do it again.
Okay, should I start with...
You were like, wow.
No, you gotta... It's...
Meow.
Oh gosh, let me try it again.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Genius.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
That might be my best dick wave. That was a good one.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Ugh.
This can never be shown on live television. We'll all be fools.
But it'll be shown on the live internet.
But they better show it on live television so we can all get rich.
Live internet.
We can just have
We'll
it.
be rich
Since it's
fools.
recorded, so it won't be live television. We can
Oh.
just put it on there.
Did I tell
Oh,
you?
thank God.
We
You're
have.
exactly right.
We now have an email set up, socialwalrus@hotmail.com.
I saw that.
Let's make fun of
Last
Tosh.
Why are we making fun of Tosh?
Because I'll be like, oh, I'll put you on my show. We'll be like, yeah, They'll
yeah,
make-
then we'll be
we'll get-
famous.
we will.
And then I can get more Twitter followers than Kim Kardashian.
How is it?
Daniel Tosh.
is
Stefan
that?
doesn't like you.
Actually, I do
I
a
do.
lot.
Have you
More
gained
than I
followers
do.
or lost
I'm not
followers?
gay. He is.
No, I'm not.
No, I was pointing at him.
I was watching Tosh point out,
Either one of you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I don't care.
and he was
Just
making
not
this
me.
music video with some guy called Why Must I Cry, and it was really terrible.
Oh, I
And
saw
they-
that.
I've seen that one. That one's
They
terrible.
like used the auto-tune guys,
Mhm.
made it. It was so hilarious though.
I have 7 followers.
I have
Have you gone down again?
111.
I don't know if I've gone down. Oh yeah, I did.
Aw.
Yeah, you used to be at 9, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off? When you're on your Facebook and you're like, hey, you know what? I wish, you know, if anybody wants to hang out, like, just get a hold of me. And
And then
everybody
they
just,
just like it.
like 1,000 people like it, but nobody wants to hang out with you.
I dare you to eat this piece of snake skin.
I'll do it.
Don't eat it. It's probably gross.
Too bad
I
won't
dare
let
you. No, don't do it.
This one seems alright.
Don't eat it.
No, you eat it.
I'm not eating it.
I'll eat that one. I won't eat this one. Why would you dare somebody if you don't want them to do it?
I was just
What are
joking.
the odds?
I dare
One.
you to ram this.
I'm actually following
Lance.
Tosh on here.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're one of the people that he said that was following him around, and he was sick of it. And he's gonna call the cops if you keep on doing it.
What?
So,
Okay.
you're following him around.
I'm
Like a
following.
gosh darn stalker.
I'm such a big stalker.
But anyways,
Any hoots.
alright, hey. What do you guys think? Alright, aliens.
Yes or no?
Yes.
They've got to be somewhere.
What do you... Okay.
I don't know.
Say they're on this planet. Why?
Research
resources.
to know whether or not to kill us. They're gonna do it eventually.
Because
but they wanna know
we're
how big the
expanding
threat
because
is.
we want like places to go to get more resources.
We're doing a crappy job of expanding.
Yeah,
Well, that's why,
we
like...
want to expand before we.
Like I said on here, like, everything the government does, like, whether it be Monsanto, whether it be diseases, it's all for population control. Even in the 1970s, they had this thing where they needed to figure out some way that was, like, within the boundaries of just not going out and shooting everybody, you know, to control the population of this planet.
Like the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, those are crazy. They used to be on toxicagenda.com and they changed it into a goddamn search engine. Why? Like, it had...
What? What are you
To-
even talking about? I've lost the.
toxicagenda.com. It had all the government conspiracies, like everything you ever needed to know about anything. And then all of a sudden, like a month later, I went to that website and they turned it into a search engine. It doesn't exist anymore. And it was hardcore, you know, anti-government. Like, it had, like
rat.
weather control, CIA stuff, KGB, everything.
Yo, Zappity.
Demon apathy. Geodesic
Geodesic dome.
Ride bikes. Get on it. I don't remember the words.
I can kick you higher than you can kick me. I can kick you way up into a tree. He wants to taste my oolong tea. Ho ha ho ha ho chi chi.
Everybody
Gage doesn't know.
football game change.
No, I
Once in a while. I can take a smack hit a gong with a bang. Or take a good smack hit a gong with a bang. Wanna see my wang?
I haven't heard that song in ages.
Isn't it who is it that sings it?
I have no idea.
It's something like with
Something about white kids.
no,
Whitest
isn't it
kids
Bam
you know.
Margera?
No.
Like his like CKY?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, that's Bam Margera's band.
Oh, it is.
His brothers or his cousin's band. CKY? I can't remember what it stands for, but oh.
That's a stump mic.
This is the mic to interview Stefan.
So hey, let's just I can honestly go on my balls.
Stump mic.
I can honestly go on my Facebook page and there's just topic after topic. I don't even put anything on there. I just put crazy funny ass posts. Here we go. If you're not my friend, it's because I don't want you to be.
It's because I hate you and I never want to see you again.
It's because this brown water is so good.
You're
Alright,
getting
here we
so
go.
close to spilling. This.
Okay. Cancer causing drugs. 1 ibuprofen a day for 5 years increased cancer risk by 50%. 1 aspirin per day for 5 years increases breast cancer risk for 80%. Isn't that crazy?
I think that these are funny.
Okay, well,
They're not very funny.
it's funny because nobody else knows it but us.
No, well, now they all know it.
Okay, the USDA admits to being behind the mysterious slaughter of millions of birds and animals. When people start senselessly killing animals, they usually turn out to become serial killers.
This
So-
isn't funny.
So, hey, it gets funny. Did everyone forget about this?
Stefan. Alright.
Fukushima leak. Still leaking.
I'm
What?
Forget
I'm lost.
Shut up, I wear heels bigger than your dick. Yeah, well, I wear Jordans cleaner than your pussy. Okay, I'm sorry.
Where is this going?
I'm sorry. Now here we go. We got some more.
That was so long.
If you are for gun control, then you are not against guns because guns will be needed to disarm people. So it's not that you are anti-gun. You'll need the police's guns to take away your
Why is this funny?
I'm
to take
terribly
away
lost.
your people's guns. So you're very pro-gun. You just believe that only the government, which is of course so reliable, moral, and virtuous, should be allowed to have guns. There's no such thing as gun control.
Should we start
There's only
laughing?
centralizing
later.
gun ownership in the hands of small political elite.
No.
Hey, I don't see you guys talking.
So.
Hey, did you know Coke and Pepsi are used as pesticides in India because they are cheaper and more effective?
Could we use them here? You think?
That one was
Yeah.
interesting.
It's just period. It's because it has aspartame in it, and even candy and stuff that you throw on the ground, ants, they'll just go around it, and half the time, ants will take like little pieces of leaves or something and put it on the pile so it warns other ants not to go and eat it. Aspartame kills ants and bugs.
Huh.
If you put some kind of sucker, some kind of candy that'll melt in the sun on the sidewalk, all the ants will go around it and they'll cover it up with stuff. So they warn other ants. It's crazy.
So go just liquefy a bunch of candy and spray it on our crops.
Yeah, you just take
I mean,
the pot.
well, you have to make sure it has aspartame in it.
I'm
You might as well,
thinking-
yeah. You might. Aspartame it's usually in aspartame is an
soda
artificial
pops.
sweetener.
Yeah.
It's
So-
genetically modified bacterial's poop.
Yeah, it's
That's
E.
why
coli
aspartame.
bacteria, fecal matter, isn't it?
Yeah.
And spraying that on our crops is how candy corn is made.
Yes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's delicious.
I'll bring
I
it
love
back
it.
around.
What's your name? Gabe.
Gauge.
Close.
Gage. Oh,
Gage.
that's close. Hey, it's the first time I've ever met you, so.
That's funny. Well, episode 3.
No.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
How are we done yet?
Yeah.
Because now we live in a nation where doctors destroy health. Because it was never about guns. It was about control. So.
Okay.
Norway.
Episode
will-
3.
Wait a minute. You always know the mark of a coward. A coward hides. No, that's stupid. What should I tell my girlfriend where I'm at? Where are you now?
Where are you now?
I'd be like, I'm gonna lie to you and say that I'm not here because.
You should watch this episode. She'll
Don't
punch
ever
you in
watch
the
this
throat.
episode.
Say, don't ever watch episode 3 of Social Walrus.
And then we call the conspiracy version of it anti-social walrus. Anti against the government for sure because we're terrorists.
No, we're not
Done that.
terrorists. We're anti-government views. So that
Oh yeah. Fuck, we're still.
that'll put us in just
We're Al Qaeda.
anti-views. No, we're not
Oh, yeah.
Al Qaeda.
I mean, we're in
You're not
America.
Al-Qaeda.
They're probably listening to us right now.
I don't even care. They're listening to us through that, through this, through that, and this and that and that. And it.
Through
Like,
this unplugged
through this
microphone.
brown water. The sound resonates through it, and it sends back a
There's
signal.
a tiny antenna built into it.
You're gonna spill that. I just know it.
Think so?
You move around quite a bit.
You think so?
Not over the electronics.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
That was quite impressive. Then he tries to drink it and spills it.
Alright, yeah. Oh!
Okay, episode 3.
Done.
Dunsies. Like, subscribe, email at socialwalrus@hotmail.com.
It's on Twitter.
What?
At socialwalrus@hotmail.com.
No, I meant email
know.
at Twitter at
At-
that Grand Kid.
Shout out to all of our buddies.
Shout out.
Tevin Corley, Ben Ashley, Matt Lau, Cody Kramer, Amy Johnson, Billy Compton, Brandon Henderson, Stephen Grant, Jacob Quell. I've seen you like
800
You're waving
Yeah,
goodbye to the
yes.
viewers.
Jacob McGrain,
So,
James
are you leaving?
Medlang. I got like
Live and
friends over
gone.
in this town. I don't know.
No one's ever leaving us.
Stephen Ground's mom. Truly.
I remember that
They
one.
said Shirley.
Kid
That's not her name.
Surely an amazing woman. Gage's mom.
Sure.
Ethan's mom as well.
Forgot about her, but I didn't.
My mom, she's cool.
This dog's cool.
Is this just a blue light bulb?
It was the heat lamp for my snake. That's a daytime bulb, but it burnt out. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, episode 3, Dunsies.
Done.
Ta-ta.
We didn't have a
Mike.
10%
Oh,
song this week.
episode
We'll
3,
have one next
Dunsies.
What's a 10% song that we
We don't know.
We don't know.
Eric, what's a song?
What's a song we don't know?
What's the song we kind of know?
What's the song?
Everybody kind of knows.
We know like 2 words too.
Okay, hold on.
You and me.
We used to be together.
I don't even know.